What's going on? Jesus. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and we are here in some Honkai Star Rail. More specifically, I'm on I'm in the main character, and I wanted to do a guide on him first, my very first guide. I hope you guys like it, comment, and subscribe. More specifically, just because I think it's just interesting to see like what the main character can do. Is he goober uber trash? And honestly, even if he was, there's just characters that are so much better. You probably won't see this guy unless you're doing cutscenes. So let's check this character out, see what we can learn from him, and see if there's any possible magical things that we could do. First up, let's go to his skills. He is a physical damage dealer. That's the first thing that you kind of want to know. Then he has the skill where he could do hit in front and the guys to the side. As you can see, the damage is equalized between each one. I like to mention that just in case, just in case. Sometimes you do more to the front, the person in the front, and then like the side ones take like a percentage of the damage, but it does equal, which is pretty good. Now, where he kind of picks up, and most characters kind of pick up, is the talent. Since this guy is basic, as basic as it comes, this is his thing, and it's going to be called Perfect Pickoff. Each time after this character inflicts weakness break on an enemy, attack is increased by 10%. This effect stacks up to 2 times. That's pretty cool, right? And then, that's the technique. The technique is cool. It's just a straight out heal, like that. If you don't need all that other fancy stuff that sometimes the other characters bring, hey, straight up heal. Then he has the ultimate here, which is pretty much, as you guys have seen, he goes into Barry Bonds mode, and then he basically does his basic attack, which just does more damage, or he does the adjacent attack. I need a wave. It's kind of like a cone, I guess, attack, and it just does more, as you can see. If you guys need help with the maths, 62 is bigger than 180, but as you can see, this one is different. See, 180 to the guy in the front, like I said, and then instead on this one it does 108 to the ones on the side, so it is slightly different. That's why I kind of want to make that. Also, he has another bonus effect here that when he defeats enemies with the Trailblazer's ultimate, the Trailblazer regenerates 10 extra energy. This effect can only be triggered once per attack, so you can't sit there and kill 3 people and get 30 energy back. That's just not how it works. Even though it's weird because there's some other characters that are pretty guilty of, getting a lot of energy for free. We're not going to talk about that apparently. Then I want to quickly go over to the Eidolons. I think the last time I've heard this word was in Final Fantasy 9? Was it 9? Or is it 8? No, you know what? It might even be. Oh my god, my voice. It might even be like 12. But that's the first time I heard it was the Guardian Force. They name it something different like every other game. Anywho, we're gonna have this one. The first copy that you have is a Falling Star, and that's what that bonus effect is. Then we have the number 2, attacking enemies with physical weakness restores the Trailblazer's HP equal to 5%, and that's kind of gonna be my hook, line, and sinker, pretty much, of how we're gonna build this guy out going forward. Is that this passive is very important. It doesn't have a every 2 times or every 3 times. Every time this guy hits someone that has physical weakness, he's healing out of it, and it's based off his attack. So we're gonna really focus on scaling up his attack as much. This one is just a leveling up your skills, nothing too crazy. This one, when attacking an enemy with weakness break, his crit is higher, which is fantastic. That's also going to help us out later. This one, your ultimate to basic attack can scale up a little bit higher. And then last but not least, his talent is triggered when he defeats an enemy as well, which is fantastic. If you guys need a quick refresher because you're not paying attention, you're too busy commenting, and subscribing like a good boy or girl, hey baby. This is the talent. So I think it sucks that it can only stack up to 2 times. Let him go wild. Let him go crazy, but yeah. Only 2 times, but that's good. Every time he inflicts weakness break, so sometimes that's a little bit harder, but if he kills something or he just finishes something off, he gets an attack up, which is pretty cool. So let's also go into some combat, see how the guy fights a little bit, see all this stuff working. I don't have that other thing unlocked yet, but we should still be good. All right, so we got people we don't care about. All right, so we already know the 2 skills. We're gonna inflict break on him, right? So we're gonna get our stacks. Boom, attack up. Gotta love the fact that you can, I think it's C, but I can't do it while they're hitting me. All right, as you can see here, perfect pitch off. Each stack increases the attack by 2. Doesn't seem to have a thing. I don't know if it goes away necessarily based on how it says that it reads. It doesn't say that it goes away. It just says he has 2. But obviously if I attack someone that it doesn't incorporate that, then we're kind of screwed. See, now I got 2 stacks. So look, I'll even purposely hit a character that's not broken. As you can see, they don't go away. It hasn't gone away anyway. These guys are already broken, so technically it should go away now. Still doesn't go away. So all you have to do is just activate it. It doesn't have a turn timer or anything like that, which is absolutely fantastic. All right, so this is the obviously the skill 1. The only other skill, I guess skill 2. I don't know what we're gonna be calling it in this game, but yeah.
Rules are made to be broken.
I just love that animation. I'm so happy I picked the male. I'll show the female. Someone else has the female. I should probably keep in mind of doing, when I want to show off the skills, I should actually lower the speed so you guys can really see the intricacies of it. Slow down his auto attack as well. There we go, nice and slow.
Are made to be broken.
And then the E. That just looks cool, man. When you slow it down, it looks pretty spade. And now we have someone that went hard in the paint. Level 50 main character. Trailblazer. You love to see it. Let's see what this person got hooked up on. I like that I can see everything that's activated. The Fallen Star. Talent. Yeah, so this person has a lot of stuff that I already saw. So she should be able to like pretty much solo the fight, if I'm not mistaken. And Lycone has the destruction, the basic one that you get.
Who's next?
So now that we know that all you have to do is trigger. Once you trigger that thing, it's over. Like not over, but you pretty much keep it forever. Oh, this guy uses his hands? I didn't know that. So there we go. Not much gonna be a difference as far as like those animations. Oh, you see she healed there. See how she does it?
Rules are made to be broken.
Ugh. But pretty much the same. That only thing is different is their other animation.
Let's go.
She's getting heals. Up to 5. 5 damage boost she has now. Champion of the Streetwise Boxing. What the hell is that? We're cheating on something. I don't know what the hell that is. I guess there's more than meets the eye to this character, I guess. But she's doing damage. And this is a pretty good thing to show, honestly, in my personal opinion, because literally, I feel like most people don't even like see the potential of certain characters. They only know about ones that are promoted by others. And I'm keeping these buffs up. Now let's look into the light cones. It said that she was using the basic one, right? Collapsing Sky. This is the one that you kind of get. Most people just kind of use it. Increases the wearer's basic attack and skill damage. Pretty basic. Now, one thing that I noticed when I was watching, but when I was looking at all the light cones for the destruction people, can I actually just go left and right? No? Too difficult to program that? But a lot of them are pretty good. It's just like, what do you want in like situationally, I guess. So I just want to kind of mention some of them that I think is really good because of how much they boost the attack, pretty much. I do also want to mention this one that I like because it deals damage when they're higher on HP to kind of like weaken them down a little bit. And a lot of the time, this, in my personal opinion, this helps you do more break damage, like to get their break guard, or bar down, is because it does more damage. The HP is pretty much going to be untouched, allowing you to hurry up and get that breakthrough. So I do like something like Shattered Home. If I had to pick the best of the blues, though, I think that this one is just, it is the kind of the best one of all the blues. Crystal Wearer is basic and a skill damage by 20%. Can't beat that, you know. I just feel like that's just the overall, it's overall good in comparison to the other ones, which are situational. So that's why I would pick that one over the other two, sorry. This one I like a lot. Increase the wearer's attack by a percentage. Whenever the wearer defeats an enemy, they restore HP equal to a percentage of their attack as well. This to me is really good for like, maybe it's too much content, maybe it's a content thing to like potentially see the Trailblazer like solo or something, and I haven't seen any instances where that would be something that you'd want to do. But as you can see, the character can stack up attack really high with a lot of bonuses, and especially if you have someone like Asta also giving the character, the Trailblazer, more attack. Something like this could be crazy, and it allows you to break, kill stuff, and then get a heal if you had to, like, you know, get a little bit low on HP. Also, it could be funny if you, I don't know, just solo stuff. That'd be insane. But it is pretty good, I think. Also, I think this is like one of the worst ones because of the damage. Also does extra 20% of damage to enemies with a higher HP percentage than the wearer. A lot of times, especially if you're full HP and like you're doing all that stuff, you're not gonna get that passive active. So I really don't like that one at all because it says percentage. If it was actually like the number, it would be fine, but it goes off a percentage. This one, when a wearer uses a basic skill ultimate to attack, the wearer gains 1 stack of materials. Each stack increases the attack. And again, this is one of the ones that doesn't say it has a stacking point. I think that this is really good, obviously, for waves. Like if you're doing the simulated universe, this one is going to be probably really good because it allows you to kind of just keep stacking attack. And like, remember, her own passive, she heals 5% of her attack, which is low, but you will actually heal whenever you're attacking someone with a weakness to you. So if you're putting it in the right situation, this could make your attack go like crazy. I would be surprised though if this doesn't eventually get like some type of upper limit though. It's kind of nuts. Now, if I was to pick the best, I would say Nowhere to Run, I think, is the best overall situations, but a lot of situations are not as long. But if you're doing any type of long content, I do think that this one's better. Like I said, the character has built-in healing, so I think that was the better. Then we have the last two, something irreplaceable. Increase the wearer's attack when the wearer defeats an enemy or is hit. Immediately restore HP of the wearer's attack. At the same time, the wearer's damage is increased until the end of their next turn. This effect cannot be stacked and can only trigger once per turn. In comparison to, on the fall of an Aeon, whenever the wearer attacks, their attack is increased by 8% in this battle up to 4 times. When the wearer inflicts weakness break on an enemy, the wearer's damage increased by 12% for 2 turns. I think the other one, I think that this one, something irreplaceable, is overall better. Again, free heals. I think that healing is really important because, one, if you're not using a healer, but also, 2, it allows your healer to focus on other things if you can slowly but surely sustain yourself while dealing damage as a DPS unit. So that's why I kind of prefer this one over the other one. Overall, also, one thing I want to keep in mind before I get out of here is that, remember, you're not going to have these duped up. The numbers that you're seeing are not at max level, right? I can hit this and at max level, 40%, boom, you got damn, that's so much damage. But you also have to remember that this is going to be hard to get out in comparison to something like Collapsing Sky, where you'll get a jillion of these and then you're getting 40% boosted damage here, right? So just keep that in mind when you're looking at some of these. Maybe you want to max out a blue, chill, and then once you get your purple, depending on the effect, maybe then you switch over to the purple if it's giving you more benefit, and then you could use some of these. But there's like, I don't know how much purpose is it of like snapping onto a yellow onto a 5-star equipment. I don't know if there's a purpose to that when you might have a really, really good blue one. So that's just my opinion. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to the next characters. I'm trying to do the whole opening cast, baby. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.